Hi everyone. So my name is Farhana and she's my friend Hanim. So we are students of medical imaging from UiTM Puncak Alam. We are going to do a summary and moral value about the movie Ron Clark for our English subject ELC 231. So enjoy. First of all, summary. Summary for the movie Ron Clark. Okay, this story took place in 1998, where Ron Clark, who is a very successful teacher, quite successful, he set a high test score for his students in an elementary school at the suburban North Carolina, which is his hometown. He is very well accepted there by his fellow teachers and his students, but he felt that there are a lot of other kids who could use his help. So, following his heart, he moved to New York City, where he got to be a teacher at the Harlem public school. Yeah, Harlem Public School. Um, the head the principal actually want him to teach the honor class, but he the the lower how
They
do I
want
say
to
it?
teach
He want to teach
lower
the lowest
lower
class,
grade class,
the
yeah.
lowest class. They pick his interest actually. So starting from there, he teach them with very much patience. He said he do a lot of very creative way of teaching
To get their
to
attention.
get their attention, to get their interest to learn. And at first he was rejected, but then the students slowly warming up to him and accept his teaching style. And he have a lot of students who really need help, such as Tishon, who actually been abused.
Yeah,
Kind of been abused.
by his adopted parents.
Yeah, I think it's adopted father.
Because so the children finally end up with the very great result in the exams.
They took the first place. They even beat the honor class, right?
Yeah, clever class.
Jamaica end up scoring the perfect score for two subjects, which is mathematics and English.
It
It's English. So, it's a very interesting story actually. Very inspirational, and it shows us the high and low of being a teacher, the advantage, the disadvantage, all the hurdle that a teacher has to overcome in order to make his students or her students successful. It's not an easy job. It's not an easy job. By the way, this movie is actually made based on a real story, and the real Ron Clark actually has opened his own academy in I don't remember the date, but he has his own academy. It's very popular. So that's it for the summary.
So, as we know, the movie Run Club provides us many moral values that we can learn, such as passions, hardworking, generosity, honesty, responsible, and loving. So, for the first moral value is passions.
Right. The first moral value is passion. In this story, Ron Clark shows us that passion is very important in our life, in whatever things that we do. He shows us uh, that whenever the students break the rules that he has set, he didn't explode, except for that one time. But still, that just one time. There are a lot of other events that shows how patient Ron Clark is, such as when Jamaica didn't want to follow his first rule, which is
We are
we are family. She talked back to him, but he still didn't give up. He still remained patient. So this shows us that in life we have to be patient, and as students, the first thing that we have to be patient is in our studies.
Yeah.
Also other aspect of life.
So for the second moral values is hardworking, which is we can see in the story Ron Clark is a very hardworking person.
Super hardworking.
Yeah. He worked overtime as a waiter and teacher. So in a daily life we should learn from him. We should be a hardworking student, for example, to achieve success in future.
The closest example is to be a student. We have to work hard. Our assignments, our tests, our daily studies, daily revision. So let's move to the third moral value, which is generosity. Generosity generally means the willingness to give resources, help, and time to others. So in this movie, Clark shows us that he is willing to sacrifice his time and energy to teach his students, even outside the school hour. And in other words, he didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Very generous.
He
There is-
even give extra lesson
yeah.
with student.
For example,
For example, when he teach Shamika at her home, and Shamika is busy handle
being a babysitter,
her siblings.
he even cook.
Yeah.
A man who can cook.
So for the fourth moral values is honesty. So Clark teach his students to be honest to their self and to others. For example, when he persuaded Shamika to admit her fault when she cut the line. So in our daily life, we should never lie to others.
Yeah. In our life, we should never lie. Shamaika learned it in a pretty hard way. That she should never lie. She should never lie. She should never lie.
So for the fifth moral values that we can learn from the movie is responsible.
So Clark felt that it was his responsible to teach his students in order to prove to all people that his students is also doing well in studies and can be success in their future. So for example, when Clark was infected with pneumonia, he decided to teach by video record.
So for in our daily life, we should not neglect
Neglect
our
our
responsibility.
no matter what condition we are.
So for the last moral values that we get from the movie is loving. So Clark made rules in his class, and the first rule that he created is that we are a family.
We are family.
Yeah, a family. From here, we see that Clark teach his students to become a loving and caring person.
Yeah, he want to understand his student better, so he want to be a family. He want to be respected. He want the students to respect each other.